Our Jim Nance, Clark Kellogg here at the Dean Dome, and Roy Williams sends out 7 to start the game. Obviously, this is a symbolic gesture as he put all the seniors on the floor to come out and address the opening tip. Then Moody and Wooten and Tanner all sit, and now we're about to get underway. Ty Lawson is a go, folks. Hansbrough in his final home game, jumping against Gerald Henderson. Controlled by Duke with Singler. Duke with a win would gain a share of the ACC regular season title. North Carolina already assured of a share and going for the outright today. That was a foul on Copeland starting today for North Carolina here on Senior Day. Shire picked up by Lawson, cutting. It's Singler off the glass for 2. What are you looking for here, Clark, at the start?
Well, a couple of things. One, how effective is Ty Lawson going to be with that sprained right toe? How does he move defensively? How aggressive is he going to be in pushing the pace? For Duke, it's a matter of execution, a low turnover game, which is what they've been playing the last 4 or 5 games, Jim, and then being able to make shots outside and inside. This is
Danny Green, another senior. Down low, Hansbrough puts up the shot all air. Tipped around, and it stays with Carolina. There's Ty Lawson. Friday in practice, he jammed the big toe on his right foot, missed practice yesterday. Coach Roy Williams told us he would not play unless he was 90% effective. There's a nice cut move, testing the toe. Short with a shot off the glass, and the rebound picked up by Shire. Duke on a 5-game win streak. Lance Thomas, who was a little bit questionable after rolling an ankle in an earlier game this week, and no good for Singler. Here comes North Carolina. Danny Green, he'll put up the shot. 3, front of the rim. And Elliott Williams, the freshman who's made such a difference since being inserted into the starting lineup 5 games ago, comes away with the ball. Henderson over the arms of Copeland, tipped up, no. Thomas fighting for it, and it is Lawson who comes away with it. Up ahead, Green driving, left-handed, no. And Carolina's missed his first 4, and a foul call against the Tar Heels. John Copeland picking up 2 quick ones in 2 minutes.
And you see now Wayne Ellington and Deon Thompson, normal starters, taking the floor here for North Carolina. And you asked me what would I be looking for. One of the other things on Senior Day, how does that emotion affect the seniors? Sometimes it can work to their disadvantage, Jim. You're so excited about trying to give a good show in your last performance before the home fans that you tend to press a little bit.
A Duke turnover, which has been a rarity these days. The last 4 games, single-digit numbers. But this time they give it back to North Carolina. It was quite an emotional ceremony just minutes before tip as the 7 seniors were recognized. Plus their senior manager. Here's Danny Green giving it up Thompson. Now Green, Carolina still looking for a first basket over 2 minutes into the game. Thompson in the paint, fade away, gets the roll.
You know, in the first meeting at Cameron Indoor Stadium, Thompson had 14, but scored 10 of them in the first 6.5 minutes, Jim.
Henderson is going to challenge Frazier. Ball comes out, and it lands in the hands of Thompson. Head ahead to Ellington. Sees teammate underneath. It's Lawson, and he draws the foul. Ellington runs it down.
I tell you what, Lawson doesn't look too bad in these first 3 minutes, Jim. He's moving quite well considering the pain that sprained toe might be giving him.
That foul was on Elliott Williams. And a shooting situation.
Boy, this guy is having an outstanding season. He was terrific in the win in Durham, 21 of his 25 in the second half, and he just continually broke down the Blue Devils with his ability to get to the basket.
Big second half turnaround in that game. February the 11th. Duke led by 8 at halftime. North Carolina ended up on top 101-87. Hansbrough comes out high to pick up Singler. Shear, who's been on a roll lately. Singler, and it's going the other way. Hansbrough drew it. Singler's first.
Already Duke with 3 turnovers, and you made mention of the fact that the Blue Devils have been single-digit turnovers in the prior 4 games, and pretty good defense that time by North Carolina. Aggressive, active man-to-man.
Duke has turned it over its last 3 possessions. Here's Lawson to Green, and Carolina with 6 unanswered. Now see if Shire can do anything. Again, to test Lawson, gives it up over to Henderson. Shire averaging about 19 a game for this 5-game win streak. Here's Williams. Big step to the hole. Lost it going up. Uncontested 3. Singler sends it home.
How about that play by Elliott Williams to aggressively attack the rim and then retrieve his own miss and take his time to find the open Singler.
Hansbrough knocks down a 3. His 8th 3 of the season. Not something we saw really any of his first 3 years. Now showing he can shoot it from the outside. 8 of 17 on the season. And that's going against Hansbrough this time, and he doesn't like it. Henderson, Hansbrough entanglement. Memories of 2 years ago. Remember that?
Yeah.
Right here. He's astonished. Tyler is about that call. Well, let's get an update. Let's send it to New York. Back to you, Greg Gumbel.
All right, Jim, the Missouri Valley Conference Championship is now a final. Illinois State and Northern Iowa. Osiris Eldridge, who has been hot the entire second half, with a 3 looking for the tie. It doesn't work for Illinois State. Northern Illinois wins the Missouri Valley Conference title in the bid to the NCAA tournament. 6